see you clap. Come on. Yes, sir. Hey. Song goes like this. God is the joy and the strength of my life. Remove all pain, misery and strife. Promise to keep me, never to leave me. He's never ever come short of his word. I've got to fast and pray, stay in the light. I keep my life clean every day because I want to go with him when he comes back. I've come too far and I'll never turn. Ooh, if you know it, come on, help me say, God is with me.
Good morning, Monica. Good morning, Queen Deborah. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Renee.
His promise never, he's never comes to sing it to keep my life clean. Come on, you know, to go with me. Come on, let me try this one.
This morning, I want you to type in something I've been prophesying over the years. Make it personal and say, what's to come for me is better than what's been. Everybody to say that. What's to come for me is better than what's been. What's to come for me is better than what's been. Can you type that? What's to come for me is better than what's been. We got to know that better's coming and that God is doing it and God is going to allow it to happen. What's to come for me is better than what's been. Trying to get it to play here. And as we go for the Purge today, what's to come for me is better than what's been. Doesn't want to play. Doesn't want to play. Say it. What's to come for me? Hey, Gary, I got your word. Thank you for what you share. What's to come for me? What's to come for me and my family? What's to come for me is better than what's been. Let's worship.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that's within me. Bless His holy name. Serve the Lord with gladness. Let us sing unto the Lord. For He has done marvelous things. I will bless the Lord at all times. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, and all that's within me. Bless His holy name. Serve the Lord with gladness. Let us sing unto the Lord. For He has done marvelous things. I will bless the Lord at all times. Oh, give thanks to the Lord, all the earth. Jesus needs to dwell in His presence, and all the earth rejoice. We will bless the Lord, lift our hands unto Him. Sing unto the Lord the glory due His name. Sing unto the Lord the glory due His name.
Thanking the Lord for another opportunity to be alive and to be here with the saints on the day, understanding that God is moving. He's too wise to make a mistake and teach us to be unkind. Father, I pray that you bless these few moments that we share today, that we may purge, plunge, and have power. Purge, plunge, and have power. Thank you that what's to come for us is better than what's been. I was sharing with my friend yesterday, Pastor Ray Allen Berry here on Nashie. He loves you. And we talked a little bit about our pilgrimage and how we got where we are now and how the Lord blessed us. And a lot of times in life, we don't celebrate ourselves or our own progresses. Ray was sharing something, I never thought about it. It's only a handful of us in the whole Chicagoland that have been pastoring over 40 years and still trying to pastor. And still have some people to pastor. And I think a lot of it comes from finding and knowing your purpose. I want to talk about that today. Because I think that sometimes stuff that happens takes us away from our purpose. And I don't want us to go through the rest of the year without really knowing and walking in our purpose. That and you know, Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the thoughts I think towards you, said God. They're thoughts of good and not of evil, to give you an expected end. Many people I know have a deep sense of purpose, but sometimes we allow stuff to abort our purpose or push us in another direction that we don't really need to go. What's my purpose for September, October, November, December, the end of the year? Research suggests that purpose is tied to having better health, longevity, and even economic success. I know by the power of the Spirit that many of you that are on this line are hurting and can't seem to talk about or know what's going on in your life. But I tell you, getting back into your place of purpose will help you. Let me give you a couple of things. Number one, help me, Sandra. Identify the things you care about. Identify the things you care about. Monica, I was talking to Pastor Ray on yesterday, and I said, you know, I kind of wish I had my grandkids before my kids, because that's what I care about now. I care about finishing this race. I care about that. What are the things you care about? What are you good at? What have you done that gave you a skill that can be used for a cause? What are you good at? What have you done that gave you a skill that can be used for a cause? What have you learned? What do you care about in your community, your neighborhood, your space outside of church and work? Number two, and getting back into your purpose, we got to learn to reflect on what matters most. Reflect on what matters most. Pray this prayer. Lord, help me to reflect on what matters most. Sometimes it's hard to single out one or two things that matter most to you because your circle of care and concern is so far-ranging. Mine. Something Pastor Nash said when we went fishing not long ago. He talked about, you know, the importance of self-care. And that's got to be built in there. But what do these values say about you as a person? How do these values influence your daily life? What matters most now for you? We're in September. Got some concerns that we didn't think we have. Lord, help me to reflect on what matters most. Number three, recognize your strengths and talents. Recognize your strengths and talents. There's some things I'm strong at, Latanya, that you may not be strong at. There's some things you're strong at that I may not be strong at. Linda, I'm meeting with the mayor's people on tomorrow. Hopefully, we can bring some expert and some resolve to your concern. Linda Dilworth. What are my strengths? What are my talents? What do you think I am particularly good at? I know That part of my assignment, part of my purpose is to be an encourager of people. And I hope I'm encouraging you, whether it is Tuesday on the Purge or Thursday on the turnaround. What are yours? What do you really enjoy? How do you think you can leave your mark on the world? Are you strong in prayer? Are you strong in faith? Are you strong in commitment? Are you strong in outreach? Are you strong in building? Yes, Michelle. If my job is to speak life to you, my job is to help you. And then we move from being in the church to internet. It's time to call these things. I don't ever want to lose contact with helping you to recognize your strength and talent. Number 4, this is help getting your purpose. Start volunteering in something more than just self-reflection. We could do it by working with church, working as outreach, put us in touch with people that put us in touch with people that have similar passion. Volunteering, somebody you love, and it's not necessarily somebody that you're in line with. When I got hit with the food poisoning, I was trying to battle it myself and couldn't function very well. And my daughter Corliss insisted on coming, not for pay, not for recognition, but to volunteer and help her father, who's a sick man. But beyond that, who else do we help? Person he bought the soup from? Oh, here we go. Here we go. A lot of times we're at the hospitals and we're praying for or seeing people that we love or that we're there for. But what about volunteering to help the person next in the next bed or in the next ward, or you see a sign at the hospital saying we need somebody for 4 hours a week as a volunteer? Can you imagine how many people in the nursing home never get a visit? I'm sure you do. Corrine says, I love making people happy. And I think that's what we got to do outside of our circle. Sometimes people say it's too much, it's too much. No, what's too much for me? If my purpose has me volunteering, to be engaged in certain things, totally involved in them. Volunteer your service to youth work, to seniors, to any of these things. Can't live in a neighborhood without being recognized by somebody that might need help there. Try volunteering. And when you find a good match volunteering, you will likely feel right in some way. I'm in the right place now. Hey, Dawn. Number 5, imagine your best possible self. What does your best possible self look like? What is the better Annette Cheeks? What's the better Sharon Humphrey? What does it look like? The better Linda Dilworth, the better Don Thomas, the better Fanny Corbett. What does the better you look like, Michelle Sandra Thomas? Now we'll mess up if we think we're already perfect. Take this evaluation. It is the 16th day of September. Oh, day number 17, I'm sorry. I want to be a better Larry D. Trotter, Larry Darnell Trotter. I've given a life of service to the Lord, but I still want to be better. Diane Williams over at Cosmopolitan sang that song, Make Me Better, Lord. Questions you got to ask if you're going to imagine your best self are like, what are you doing? What is important to you? What do you really care about? My son and pastor, Dr. Quentin Forrest, good morning. Blessings to you. Does a wonderful job with married couples online. And that's his purpose. What is your best self? What can be a better Larry tomorrow? Maybe I need to be a more disciplined person. Maybe there's a tug in us to be more caring. Here's the prayer. I need you to say it and type it. Put it in chat. Lord, make me better. Come on, everybody, chime in. Lord, make me better. Lord, make me better. What's your best self? Elder Delvin Senior, our senior elder. Come on, chime in. Got to do it. We all got to do it together. Lord, make me better. Thank you, Monica. Monica and Sandra putting the notes out there. I got to preach tomorrow night in Matson for the original United Pentecostal Churches of Christ. Daddy Ellis started, I took over. How much better am I since I first started in that in 2006? Lord, make me a better friend. I went to see my friend yesterday. It's a long drive to this place, but I need to do better by my friends and associates. I want to be a better pastor. I want to be a better preacher. Fill in the blank for you. I want to be a better what, Charlotte? I want to be a better what, Evelyn? To get my best self. Number 6, cultivate positive emotions. Bishop Dennis Jones, love you, sir. Cultivate positive emotions like gratitude. Gratitude. Yeah, if I'm getting my purpose, I got to be grateful. I'm in awe of the wonders of God. That's a positive emotion. When I sit and think, and it's early, I'm an early riser, so I'm on the first prayer line at 6 in the morning. Hey, Barbara, long time no see. What can I do different? Or maybe seeing the beauty of nature. Been watching birds here lately. It was something new for me. I ain't never sat still long enough to watch birds. And I'm in awe of God's beauty, the thousands of birds. Or recalling an inspirational moment, the aha. As I was with Pastor Ray yesterday, we began to sing some songs that we were raised on. Cultivate positive emotions, gratitude, awe. And sometimes you should just write a gratitude letter or note or just text somebody. I don't really have anything to say, but I just want to thank you for being you. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for loving me. Gratitude. Don, we got the homeless feeding that we do every month. Come and help us. Gratitude. Got to cultivate positive emotions, love, care, compassion. I told you Sunday, whichever one of those two ears that you hear, the one you feed is the one that's going to be prominent in your life. All right. Hope you're getting this. Identify the things you care about. Reflect on what matters most. Number 3, recognize your strengths and talents. Number 4, try volunteering. Number 5, imagine your best self. Number 6, cultivate positive emotions like gratitude and awe. Then number 7, look to the people you admire. Who do you admire? Up close and afar. Who do you admire? Who mentors you personally or even from a distance corporately? What people, when you see them, give you a moral or spiritual uplift? And you see them working and doing what they do and say, I admire what I see God doing in Sandra Thomas. I admire my son is here. What I see the Lord doing in Bishop Jalen Whittleton. Who do you admire? Why don't we put some names out there? It's okay. Who do you admire? Somebody say T.D. Jakes. Somebody will say Kamala Harris. Latanya says her friend Martha Hamilton. Who do you admire? Come on, help me out. Think about it for a moment. I admire my daughter because of what she's done, or my son because of what he's doing, or my sister. I admire my sister who takes care of my brother. Marilyn takes care of Ronald. Joel Ace Osteen, someone said. Betty Lott, someone else said. Pastor Bernice Smith. Haven't thought about it, huh? Who do you admire? I admire the God I see in this person or that person, or the progress I see in this person or that person. Or the faith I see in this person or that person. Somebody said my daughter Javon, Elder Delcine Ball, my grandson for all of his accomplishments, my children, my grandchildren. I admire all of you for trusting me enough to get on this line and give you a word. And caffeinate this here. He said, I admire Bishop Albert Simmons, Bishop Larry Trotter, Bishop Gibson. I've learned so much from you. And Lord, we thank you that we're moving back toward our purpose, getting in the place of God and allowing you to bless us and keep us. Bless what we do today. Bless where we go today. Bless what we accomplish today. We commit it to you now. Let the sick say I'm well. Let the oppressed go free. Let the downtrodden be uplifted. And we thank you for it. In Jesus' name. We purge, we plunge, and we have power. Now have a productive day on purpose.